Hey there, welcome back to Lordswood and welcome back to Minecraft. So today we're going to do some simple stuff. Maybe I'm gonna start building a path in this area. Maybe I'm just gonna start removing these teleports and moving to somewhere else. So we're gonna need some obsidian, dimension cards, and that should be alright. So I'm going to just move teleporter to the different area. So maybe I'm just going to put a teleporter in this area. Gonna add some logs just to save some material and put this block teleporter right here. Light the teleporter, insert a dimension card. Let's just put golden apple as a code. Maybe let's take a sign and we're just gonna add the sign. Golden apple is a tropic land. But now we can't go through the teleporter because we have to go through the water teleport. I'm gonna need 1 mug of cocktail. Let's go into tropic land and let's see where we could set our teleporter. I think maybe let's just set somewhere near this village. We could possibly just plant it on top of the tree right over here. Add the portal modifier, insert card, select golden apple, light this teleporter, and let's go back to homeland just like that. So now pretty much we can just remove this teleport. Let's fill up this portal. Break off the sides. So we probably have to use the normal pickaxe. Nope, it doesn't break. So we are kinda stuck with it probably now. So it seems that we can't really break the portal with tools at all for some reason. I'm going to try TNT. Let's just try and let's see what's going to happen. Bad news. It seems that portal doesn't break at all. Let's try to use piston. Let's see if that's going to work. Who made this mod? I just can't believe this. It seems that we really can't break this teleport unless we are in creative mode, so we have just a simple solution, and it is just by terraforming. So it's gonna be a slight terraforming change, I guess. So let's just break these torches and let's just re-terraform this area. And that's pretty much it. Nicely rounded. And now let's just cover up this area with dirt. So we have quite a large area right over here. So maybe let's just reshape this area as well. We can keep it rounded like this, more unusual shape. Alright, so we got this area covered. The good thing is that we got this area a little bit more wider. We can just mine extra blocks away from here. So we could have a little bit more distance just from these two layers. Yeah, the shape is alright. And now we will be able to start working on the path. Fix this area a little bit since we got more ground over here. There we go. So we got this mainland a little bit reshaped. I'm going to remove these blocks right over here because we don't really need them. Okay, so we got most of this land fixed right now. What? You can place him right here? Is this mod pack is kinda broken? I just oh, it broke off, but still, like, how? Why? Okay, minor glitched found again. Let's try to figure out what kind of design we should use. Of course, we're gonna use some of the gravel, some of the cobblestone. We have to make some moss cobblestone. Probably use this one because it has some of the dirt. So let's just start from this area. Path going from the market, from this blacksmith, and into that direction to the future farm. First, spam around some gravel. This is pretty much how I make paths. I just go to the direction where this path is going to be and just replace randomly the blocks. So as you can see, we already can see the path. How wide the path should be, I usually just keep maximum 5 blocks, even though it looks like 3 blocks, but obviously we're gonna add other kinds of blocks around. Now we can mix other blocks, add just a little bit cobblestone. Dirt blocks won't gonna work because they cover itself with the grass. Now moss will be giving us quite a good amount of the detail. I'm going to add some moss stone bricks. This will gonna give that gray and greenish texture. And now I'm just going to replace most of these grass blocks with the moss stone French mossy cobblestone tiles. And as you can see right here in the middle, it works quite well. So I'm probably going to make a stone tiles path, because now I think that's gonna work the best. And I'm going to probably remove most of these dirt slabs because they don't really look well. And I'm going to show you the main path design in this area right over here. So basically I will have to dig out the correct shape of the path, and I'm going to replace with the moss, gravel, cobblestone, and that's it. And that's gonna be the main path design. So I'll talk to you whenever I'm going to finish this entire path in this area. Okay, so while I was working, I got one villager, and we got librarian, and we got really good trade, paper. We got a decent amount of logs again, but obviously that will be not enough. Even though we have that much, that's not gonna be enough. And as you can see right over here, this path looks quite alright. It has a little bit of green. This is what it's gonna look like pretty much. Basically I just digged the shape, then spammed all kinds of blocks first, like gravel, cobblestone, and mossy cobblestone textures. And I'm just filling all these holes up with this block design. And of course I'm adding slabs on these edges right over here, just like here. So I have 4 types of slabs, and that's pretty much it. You can leave it like that if you are not happy about this part. Add some slabs nicely and you can walk without having to jump. Let's go ahead and continue working on this path. So there we go, path at least till here is finished. This is the design. It's quite simple and it looks quite good. At this part I added stone structure right over here, just to act as a staircase in the areas where the land goes a little bit steeper. So it's just kind of that kind of idea, small detail. It looks quite good. You can add a arc or something like that. Maybe I'll do that later, or just leave it like this. I chopped up some pillars and left without pillars, just so it would look like it's quite old. And path pretty much just goes this direction to our main area. Now it looks good. This is the main area. This area connects to the blacksmith. This area goes to the market. For the market floor, probably one day I'm just going to change the design, make it more with stone. So path is pretty much done. I connected all the parts that I needed. As you can see, this path looks kinda empty, but it all could be fixed. All you need is just to get some redwood fencing, because orange and gray fits really well. So I'm just going to showcase with the normal fencing. Just put like 5 fences around this area, 5 or 6 fences, and just apply one glowstone like this. So pretty much that's what you can do by the sides of the pathing. Just add some fencing and add a lamp. Redwood fencing would work the best. So now I'm just going to leave one piece like that, just to showcase it. Now that we got a path finished, I have 3 plans to do. Start cleaning either this area, start working on tree, or just start terraforming this entire land. But of course I gonna have to re-terraform these rivers as well. So the main line is going to be just right over here. So just gonna mark edge. Basically these 2 points will make a line, how much of the land I will have to re-terraform. So we're gonna have to do river first, so we could figure out where the land edges will going to be, and then we're gonna have to re-terraform this land. So it's gonna take quite a long time to flatten it and start terraforming the way I want it to be. And I'm going to start re-terraforming this part of the river right over here. So this time we have decent amount of sand, which is good. So let's just go ahead and mark the area. So let's make a line. So we got line here. So we're going to need quite a lot of torches to light up this area. So now we're pretty much set and we can start reshaping this entire river. If you watched my previous episode, you pretty much know how I'm going to do all this job. So I'm going to talk to you whenever I'm going to remake this entire river. Okay, so we got a river covered. So there's the river mold. It also has been polished and we're finished. And we're just gonna remove this level by level. 2 sharp turns right over here and ends up on this line right over here. So now this area. Maybe just for now reshape this river till right here. Alright, so the river is finished. This is what it looks like. This side is also pretty much curvy. And you can see from the map it already gives you the idea that the river is pretty large and round. So let's just remove this barrier and now it's completely finished. And now we pretty much are able to flatten this entire land over here. And we're gonna get rid probably of all trees from here, from this corner right here. Start from here. And we're gonna meet somewhere right over here. All this land from here is going to be flattened. So let's go to sleep and then we're going to start working on that huge land. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of all this growth. Alright, so if you're wondering how this area looks cleaned, this is what it looks like. This is the corner of this area. Using these tools, of course, might be a little bit faster because it can mine 3x3 area, but it's gonna take a long time. Alright, so let's just begin. So while working, I remembered one thing that will be useful for extra storage. Minion chest. It's really simple to craft, like this. Chest in the middle, diamond on top, and some sticks around. You're gonna get a luggage. Also, I'm going to craft another one backpack, just for the extra space. You just place him, and just right click on him whenever you want to open the chest. If you're gonna crouch and right click, you will collect it back. And if you're gonna have some storage, you will take the storage with him as well. And this boy will be following you pretty much anywhere. And the good thing about him, he will collect items for you if you miss. He only makes that sound if he gets food. But that's just a mini cool thing. So I'm going to use him as my extra storage. He will be following you pretty much anywhere, so don't worry about losing it. And let's go back to work. I'm gonna use a little bit TNT. Now if you're accidentally going to run out of durability on the tools, didn't pay attention and now my tool is broken, so all you have to do is just go to the tool forge, apply one material and it will be fixed. And there we go. I flattened most of the land. This is what it looks like pretty much. Unfortunately, all of it was really mountainy, so it took me quite a long time to flat everything. But now there's gonna be a lot of dirt placement, because obviously I'm going to reshape this entire land. Since I'm gonna start terraforming from this little land, I'm going to make a path that goes straight into the middle part, right, maybe over here. There's gonna be a path curving into the farmyard, 3 blocks high from the river level. The sides of the paths, maybe like 3 or 4 blocks height, and this area will be 5 blocks height maximum. This is gonna be the farmer's house where he's going to live. Maybe he will have a couple of barns, and mill house will be a bit further away from his house, right, maybe over here. But now we're gonna need quite a lot of dirt, and I'm going to probably just make a curve that goes straight by the river sides, kinda same thing like here, just the first layer very close to the river, so I can remove these points right over here. So yeah, nothing much happened meanwhile. I was flattening, craft a couple of more backpacks, because I found out that you can pulverize wool. You will get 4 strings, it's really quick, really efficient, and you will get tons of strings. Now about these chests right here. This is pretty much all of this chunk is stored in here. There's only cobblestone and dirt and sometimes mixed blocks like marble, limestone, sand, and gravel. There is quite a lot of it, yeah. I have no idea what I'm going to do in the future, but I will probably need a lot of stone just for building maybe massive projects. And I got quite a lot of wood, so soon I will be able to start working on this tree right over here. Also I got these backpacks that you can get from the mobs. Usually mobs spawn with these backpacks on, and if you kill them they drop these backpacks like that. And they sometimes contain decent loot, sometimes they contain just useless stuff like wooden stuff and stone stuff, and you didn't get these. I just crafted these just for the trap chests to fit inside here. I did a minor change to this blacksmith. I added more layers of seared bricks, therefore I will be able to smelt more ore. And I added 2 tanks on the sides because it would look much cooler from the distance. 2 from each side looks much better than just 1. While I was mining, I got tons of material. I had to make another chest just to put some here, and of course I have some in this backpack as well. Mining the entire plot took me maybe 3 or 4 days. I think 3 days. Oh yeah, this is how many mobs I have killed as well, and I will have tons of the drops right over here as well. So basically I'm filled with everything. The reason why I collected rotten flesh is because I'm going to turn this rotten flesh into fertilized dirt. The crafting recipe is very simple. Turn bones into bone meal and just throw all this stuff like this. So you're gonna need quite a lot of bones as well, and that way you're gonna get some fertilized dirt. Now fertilized dirt doesn't really require any water. All you can do now, place this anywhere you want and just plant anything on top and it will grow without needing any water. So that's why it's super amazing. And it makes rotten flesh useful in this game. Just look at the amount of zombies I killed. I used quite a lot of TNT to flatten the entire land. We were able to craft SDX, or whatever this TNT type of thing is. Basically it has more explosive power and it doesn't destroy any dropped blocks. And you can use any type of slime and you will get this TNT. Alright, so I got good amount of fertilized dirt and I have space in the mob's chest. And probably we will be able to go to the end soon. So let's just store all this fertilized dirt right here for now. We don't want to lose it. And I'm going to fill most of my backpacks right now with dirt. So now there's gonna be a lot of dirt placement. So the first layer is going to be just around the edges of the river. And maybe I'm just going to show you layer by layer. So let's begin. First layer is done, just around the river. Layer number 2 is done. Third layer is done. And as you can see here, there's a path outline. And it's just gonna curve a little bit in this middle section. I left quite a big hole in the middle, just so the land would have some extra depth. Fourth layer is done. Giant circle here. And the fifth layer is done. This is what it looks like. I left this space just for the mill house because I'm planning to build extra more floors for the mill house. Little elevation. This is gonna be the area for the farmer house. Now obviously farmlands will be on the sides, and I'm planning actually to make something interesting. I'm planning to make a waterfall here. So basically there's gonna be a giant hill over here someday, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty much all terraforming. It took quite a long time, not gonna lie. So now I'm just going to finish this path right here, and I'm going to talk to you whenever I'm going to finish this path. So here's a fun little quick tip. You can craft a Tinker's Construction crafting table by making this crafting bench. Just throw it inside here and you will get this table. Now good thing about this table, you're allowed to store these items inside it without actually dropping. You can leave all this cobblestone inside here and just have an easy way converting most of the cobblestone into the moss. Alright, so this area is pretty much prepared now. I have marked approximately where the trees are going to be. in this little plot. But now I'm just going to probably leave it like this, because now I have no idea how things should be. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this terraforming. It took a massive amount of time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. In the next episode, I'm probably going to start working on the grand tree in the market, because I have tons of wood. It's quite a big project coming up soon. So thanks for watching and have a nice, beautiful day.